and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. It is a different vibe over here because we are connecting to the sign of Capricorn for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, wherever you have the Cappy placement in your chart. Before we get started, DM my Instagram in the description below. If you'd like a private tarot reading, you can ask whatever question you want, okay? Like this video, please subscribe to my channel, and comment below what video you want to see next. So let's get right into it, Capricorn. What is going on during this week, or whenever you're being guided to watch this video? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Oh, okay. We had a few that came out for you. Let's see what we got. We have fun, stay connected, and relationships. And then we have soul solitude and find your center. All right, let's get into it. So let's start with have fun. Capricorn needs some fun in their life, apparently. Stop. When was the last time you had fun? When was the last time you took a chance and did something silly? Something totally unlike you. Something just for the joy of it. It's long overdue for you to let go of your analytical mind and to give yourself permission to have fun. So yeah, Capricorn, it's definitely time for you guys to have a little bit of fun. Yeah, I think it's time for everyone to have a little bit of fun, but especially Capricorn. Stay connected. We are all born connected to spirit, often known as the divine source, yet many of us have a tendency to pull away from that connection as we journey through life in the physical world. Now is an important time to connect to source. So this could be, you know, the universe, spirit, God, whatever you believe in, your higher self. It's definitely time to connect to your intuition at this time in the astral plane, okay? Because I feel like you're being gifted either with some power at this time, or there's something that, you know, you're going to, like, how can I explain this? Basically, you'll benefit from being connected to the power source. Something may be coming up, about to happen soon, okay? Relationships are mirror images of our own life. How you feel and treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond to different situations and people around you. Be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for soul growth. So you guys may be kind of wondering, why did this happen? Why did this person enter my life? Like, what was their purpose? How did that even benefit me? Like, I'm not seeing the benefit here. Hello. Tapping into this energy, Capricorn, they were in your life for soul growth. Different relationships and people, even, you know, the quick ones, quick relationships, you know, things like that. They all kind of ultimately benefit us and our soul's growth. So we'll continue to break it down. We'll figure it out. We have soul solitude. Your soul needs attention. Yeah, there's definitely this, like, there's definitely a need for Capricorn to be connected in all ways, not just experiencing the every day-to-day 3D life, but I feel like it's back for you, like time for you guys to get back on your spiritual journey, your spiritual ascension. Your soul needs your attention. There are moments when it's important to get away, not just from the noise of the outside world, but to find a place your soul can experience peace and quiet, a place for soul solitude. This is a time to pause, a time to reflect, a time for you. Yeah, it's definitely time, Capricorn. You may need to spend some time alone, but specifically, like, from a soul's perspective. It's not about physically being alone. It's basically about, you know, if you are in an entanglement, if you are intertwined with another person's soul to the point where you don't even recognize your own anymore, unless you're like married and you've already made that agreement, like, we're one, you should probably work to untangle yourself, because a lot of people get lost. That's why a lot of people at the end of relationships, they're like, I had to find out who I was because I lost myself in that relationship. You're being called not to physically be alone. I think you're being guided to, you know, go out, have some fun, you know, not take things too seriously. But as far as like soul solitude, there's definitely a need to make sure you're still an individual. And then we have find your center. Your outside world is a reflection and manifestation of what's going on inside you at this time. When the outside world becomes so hectic and stressful that your anxiety starts to overwhelm you, then this is the ideal moment to stop and ask, when was the last time I checked in with myself? Yeah, I know a lot of people are going on like social media cleanses these days, myself included, like cleanses, like physical cleanses as well, just to get your body clear. But it's important to find your center at this time. I feel like there's plenty of things calling all of us, you know, to spend our time, attention, and energy and put it into someone else's agenda. And it's just time to find your center at this time, Capricorn. I would not be surprised if something, you know, really kind of came up, because there's like, for whatever reason, either you guys are feeling quite lost at this time, you're wanting or needing, have been asking for some sort of direction, or there's something that's about to go down, and it's important for you guys to be grounded so that you don't lose yourself in it. From what I see now, it could be about relationships, or honestly, it could be like fundamental relationships as well, like, you know, family situations and things like that, because I'm not specifically getting here that this, you know, is only about something romantic. Like, this could really unground you, whatever it is that may be coming up. So let's see. We'll see what we get. We'll keep going. Yeah, not taking half the deck. Yep, still not taking half the deck. What's going on? Oh my goodness. Like, seriously, I don't know why all these cards want to jump out all at once. It's like so much. Like, you know, honestly, I feel like there may be a storm brewing, Capricorn. Not to, you know, scare or concern you, but like, this literally keeps happening. It's like there's so much that wants to be said about what you guys are going through. If it happens again, I'll just take them and work through them. Fine. I'll take this one too. All right, what's going on? Jeez. Okay, yeah, matters of the heart are definitely at the forefront right now with the Two of Cups and the Seven of Wands in reverse. I feel like you guys are in that position, some of you, where you're trying to find your center. You're trying to, you know, spend some time finding yourself again, because a relationship didn't, you know, prove to work out with that Two of Cups in reverse. It's in the Seven of Wands in reverse. It's almost like someone doesn't want to work on it anymore. Like, I feel like someone's either given up on you, or you have given up on someone else. And now with this Four of Cups, you're just like, you don't even want to look at the situation. You don't want to even address it. You don't want to address yourself. It's just like, you just want, I don't know, it just kind of feels numb, to be honest. With the Four of Cups, it's definitely disappointed. You're having a little pout moment where you're just like, I don't want anything. I don't care. Like, the universe is trying to send you new, and you're like, it's not who I want though. I want that person who gave up on me. And you're refusing to fight for or see what you have in front of you at this point for some of you. Either that, or it doesn't look the way you want it to look, so it's like not registering as a good option for you guys. And then we have the Page of Wands in reverse. I feel like you guys, like, I feel like you guys, okay, there's two things. So first of all, for an example, there's the reason for like the study break. There's a reason for a study break, because after you study and you try at something, you work at something for so long, you can literally hit a wall, and your brain will literally refuse to process more information until you focus on something else, until you watch like an episode of, you know, your favorite show, or until you have a meal, or until you just take a break from looking at that same material. I feel like you guys like are in that position where it's like, you just, yeah, there's two things you can do. You can either have some fun, or you can, you know, work on it and have this soul solitude, but either one can get you where you want to be. Having fun may seem like it's not working on your problems at all, but it will put you in a position where you can have expansion, whereas you may have been really battered and bruised by this situation, Capricorn, and you just need to like kind of have a release here. We have the World card and the Four of Wands. The gag is, even though you can't see it, even though you feel like you'll never get what it is that you want, or that it's hard to get, or like you don't see it coming through, this Four of Wands is still here. So it's like you still have the, you still have this opportunity for an infinite union, whether or not you see it. It's just a matter of, you know, seeing things clearly. Let me pull some romance cards and see what's going on. What's going on for Capricorn during this time? Okay, yeah, okay. Okay, let's actually start with past life relationships. So first of all, we have past life relationships. At the bottom of this card, it says you have known each other before. If you feel yourself kind of without reason being just super uber connected to someone, and at this point you don't even understand why you're so connected and attached and, you know, in love with this person, it's because it's a past life connection here. And maybe you already know that, but tapping into this past life relationship energy, it just feels like, first of all, it says you've known each other before. That's why it's so magnetic. That's why it's so like, you know, that's why you have such a pull towards them. But there's definitely some past life energy here. And then we have heart-to-heart conversations and retreat. Heart-to-heart conversations, honestly discuss your feelings with each other is what it says at the bottom of this one. Capricorn, if you get the opportunity to work through things with someone, even if it was hard, I would just take the opportunity. You know, not everyone gets an opportunity to have closure in that way. Some people have to bring closure to themselves, but maybe it's time for a heart-to-heart opportunity for you to address, okay, where are we going here? Are we on the same page? Do we want the same things if you're already, you know, having a situation with someone? And then we have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. That's more of that soul solitude energy where it's like you're disconnecting from the world, but it's literally for your benefit. And it's from a soul standpoint. It's not, you know, physically about disconnecting from people. Now, this is the exact order of things. We have love yourself first and wedding. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive is what it says at the bottom of love yourself first. And then wedding, the situation involves marriage is what it says at the bottom of the wedding card. So I do see you coming together with yourself, with another person. And honestly, maybe it's from this heart-to-heart conversation. But, you know, I feel like a heart-to-heart conversation does need to happen if you guys are considering going back to this old relationship or this old situation with someone that was, you know, of a romantic energy. Even assessing, you know, how things went with a situationship or someone that you didn't get to explore a full relationship with. I feel like the heart-to-heart conversation has to happen, and you have to love yourself first to do that, because you have to really get off what's on your chest. Okay. But even if you want to try again, you know, you got to be honest about what you want to see this time so that you don't end up in the same kind of situation this time around. So if you do opt to have that heart-to-heart conversation, make sure you're being honest and forthcoming with everything it is that you need to say, so that at least you know that you've done your part and you've done your best. You've done everything that you needed to do on your end. All right, let's see what else comes up. Capricorn. Create space for new love. Okay. And if they loved you once, they still do. Period. Fine. All right, what do we got? Change is always good. You glow, we beam. Thanks. You know what to do. And not two flowers are the same, yet all are beautiful in their own way. Let's start with these ones. You know what to do. You know what you need. It's just a matter of, you know, grounding yourself, finding your center before going out and doing it. But I do feel like intuitively, Capricorn, you guys do know what it is that you need right now. If you need change, you know that you need to, all right, let's create a plan to get some change happening. Whether it's, you know, we need to change the relationship. I'm not exactly happy with the way things are going. We need change in that way, or whatever it is for you personally, you do know what to do. And even if you have to dig and you don't feel like you know now, you will. Not two flowers are the same, yet all are beautiful in their own way. Capricorn, this just isn't the time to compare your journey to anyone else. A lot of people's journeys are a lot easier than a lot of people, you know. We all have our own different journeys and challenges and things like that, but don't get, you know, lost lost in the sauce of trying to compare your journey to someone else, trying to say this person got off scot-free and they have everything they want while I'm just here, you know, with what I have and it's not much. Don't get lost in those lower vibrational emotions. Just understand everyone has their own unique path, and you don't know what someone is having to sacrifice in order to have that whatever area that you may aspire to of their life excel so much. It's all about balance. So if one area of your life is extremely good, some other area is just going to suffer. That's just kind of how it is. You glow, we beam, thank you. This is really like a thankful energy from the universe, you know, from everyone in it. Because you guys glow, because you guys, you know, put so much effort, energy, attention into other people, we beam. We're also able to benefit. We're also able to have our own beam of light, our own ray of sunshine. You make people happy. You have value, babe. And that's what the message is from that one. Change is always good. Yeah, I feel Capricorn experiencing some change coming through. To be honest, change is definitely necessary though. I just feel like a little bit of a pause or a stuck energy, but I feel you guys getting out of it either through having fun or spending some time to get your mind right with the soul solitude. Create space for new love. Okay, the cards have spoken. Create some space for new love. This could be with a new person, this could be with an old person. Regardless, we either need to have a conversation or some change happen so we can have that new love come through. So how about we work through some of those problems that are cluttering up our, you know, relationship so that we can have a space for new love, a new phase, you know, with this situation. And if they loved you once, they still do. Capricorn, some of you guys may be worried that, you know, someone doesn't love you anymore. They've lost the, you know, spark with their relationship. And the spark part, okay, fair, that may be true. Losing the spark is not, you know, an indication that everything is, you know, horrible. I think Disney movies and, you know, whatever has kind of trained us into thinking that if things aren't so romantic and loving 24/7, like there's something wrong, which just isn't true. If they loved you once, they still do. This is more of a call to work on your partnership if you need to. If you feel like something is wrong, something may be wrong and you'll need to work on it, but let's not just waste our time and energy panicking. Let's create some change. So we have no place like home, deep down, and thinker. Yeah, I really feel like you guys really need to ground yourself and spend some time thinking about your next move at this point and how you're going to get there. Again, this is more of that intuitive energy. I feel like you guys really do know what to do. You may be avoiding it, or you may just haven't, you know, started to do what you need to do at this point. But there's no place like home. This feels like a returning energy, to be honest. Don't be surprised if someone returns to your life, someone makes a comeback from the past, because with that no place like home card, I feel like you're missed, Capricorn. But we need to have a conversation, especially if it's someone from the past. Even if it's someone new returning to you, that's a past life relationship, that past life energy. You want to be clear with your expectations for what you want in your future. All right, let's keep going. All right, so we have the coyote spirit, the bat spirit, the rhino spirit, and what are these two? The giraffe spirit and the peacock spirit. At the bottom of the giraffe spirit card, it says, see the bigger picture. The bottom of the peacock spirit card, it says, let it shine. Yeah, it's time to take a look at the bigger picture, what you want from your future, what you want from the now, and start to make a plan based on your deep knowing, based on your intuition to make it happen. And then we have the rhino, the coyote, and the bat spirit. A rebirth is assured, and I definitely felt that all the way from the beginning. I feel like this is a transformation period. Rhino spirit, overcome any obstacle, even if that obstacle is your fear. And then the coyote spirit, trust in divine detours. So maybe things aren't the way that you'd like to see them now, but they will be. With some, you know, inspired action, they absolutely will be. So yeah, Capricorn, that was your spread. DM my Instagram in the description below if you'd like a private tarot reading. You can ask whatever question you want, okay? Like this video, please subscribe to my channel, and comment below what video you want to see next. I love you. Be careful what you wish for, and I will see you in the next one.